Hello, and thank you very much for joining me on this video and all the videos I'll be putting out and the other videos I'm still going to put out. Okay, thank you very much for joining me. And over the course of all these videos, I'm basically sharing my thoughts on how I believe you can stand out in the workplace. And we all agreed the reason why you want to stand out in the workplace is not just for it as an end on its own. It's basically you believe by standing out in the workplace, you'll be able to accelerate your career growth, you'll be able to improve your visibility in the workplace, and be recognized for the value that you bring to the workplace in form of promotions and salary increases. Now, if you're meeting me for the first time, obviously an introduction is in order. My name is Tola Akinshidori, and I've had the blessing of working across multiple countries with multiple languages. I've worked in Spanish-speaking, French-speaking, and English-speaking countries. I'm currently a C-suite executive of the multi-country operation. In addition to that, I am also the founder of the Workplace Multipliers Business School, where we work with career professionals like you who want to win at work and in life. Now, let's go to today's conversation. Now, we've already established clearly the three things you need to have in place for you to excel in the workplace. We've already spoken about the first two. Number one, which is a radical focus on the right results, and number two, delivering results with service excellence. Now, today we're going to go into the third one, people leadership. Now, one of the things which I said when I defined people leadership is it's not the same thing as team leadership. People leadership focuses on you creating an ecosystem of people at all levels that will speak for you and open doors for you. And when we're talking about people within the ecosystem, we're talking about people that are above you, people who are on the same level with you, and people who are below you. You need to create an ecosystem of people at all different levels who can speak for you and at the same time open doors for you. Now, for you to really develop the skill of people leadership, there are two currencies you need to master the art of giving. Now, these two currencies, men, they are worth $1,000,000, because the more you can give these two currencies within the workplace, the more you are able to expand your ecosystem. The two currencies are this: recognition and respect. Now, what you need to realize is that each level of people that you work with requires both currency in different quantities, in different magnitudes. So today I'm going to talk more along the lines of the people that are on your level or below your level and the currency that they would need more than the other. So for these two people, the people on your level and the people below you, what they really would want in terms of the more of the currency they would want is recognition. Yes, that's the most important thing that really is important to them at that particular point in time. And when we're talking about recognition, there are different ways in which you can give recognition. Number one, you can talk about giving public praise. Writing personalized notes. Yes, that's something which you can still do, writing personalized notes to people. And even in terms of personalized notes, I remember there was a time in which the business I was leading was going through some challenging times, and there were a couple of things that were being delayed in terms of some of the things which, as the team, as the person who was driving the business, I had committed to the team. And what I did was I sent personalized messages and WhatsApp messages. I sent personalized WhatsApp messages to every member of the team, apologizing to, the situation we're in. Of course, the situation was beyond me, but as the team leader, I needed to give that form of recognition that, look, I recognized the efforts they were putting in, and I apologized in terms of me not being able to meet my own side of the commitment. And a lot of them appreciated it. Some of them responded saying that, look, they understand it's not my fault, you understand, and believe that things are going to get better, etc., and things like that. Those are some of the ways in which you can show recognition by, those personalized notes you can just send to them, small gifts, you understand, if you have the opportunity of doing that, small gifts that would mean a lot to the people involved. Small gifts, basically, offer them their. It's not one of the ways you can even recognize people is by willing to mentor them. Mentoring, for you to mentor someone, you're basically saying that, look, you're not treating the person as just being part of a crowd. You're basically saying that you're willing to treat that person as an individual, willing to address the uniqueness of whatever it is that the person brings on board and groom that uniqueness to something that is you understand, worthy of commendation. Basically, there are so many ways in which you can give recognition. For example, it could even be as simple as being willing to recognize them for their birthdays, celebrate their birthdays, celebrate whatever achievements in terms of, okay, so for example, let's say they were part of a project team and there was something which they bring uniquely to that project team. You need to recognize, especially, don't just say, oh, this person was very good, but you need to be able to be specific. You need to be specific in terms of what it is that they did on that particular project. And you see, the more you give the currency of recognition to people on your level, to people below you, the more you create an ecosystem of people who believe and trust you. Because what they will be taking from you giving recognition to them is that, look, this is someone that is not full of himself. This is someone that is willing to share the limelight with them. This is someone that is willing to recognize them for being individuals, for being personalities, not just being a number within the organizational chart or just being a position within the organizational table that you have. Really, once you can give that currency, you expand that ecosystem. And if you're still asking yourself why you think it's important that you have subordinates and people on your level speaking for you, then you have not realized how it is that people create ripples within the stream to get you where it is that you really, really want to get to. It's not impossible. It might be someone who you've treated well in another team who might be lower to you that might have a conversation with his or her boss who might be able to put you forward for something which your boss was not even thinking about. It could be during another time, oh, they had a conversation and then it's like, oh, somebody told me about something that your team member did. I think you should be able to put that person forward for this particular responsibility. And those are the ways in which you create an ecosystem of people who are able to give that sort of feedback for you. And just by way of update, I'm putting together a workshop during which I'm going to do a deep dive on the concepts which I'm speaking about on these videos, and basically move you from listening to just this concept to implementation. Now, this workshop is going to be holding on October 12th, Saturday, October 12th, from 3 p.m. West African time and 10 a.m. Eastern time. And it's going to be for 3 hours. Like I said, it's an implementation workshop. By the end of the workshop, you should be able to show up on Monday, raring, going straight into implementation. And over the next couple of weeks, we should be able to see a difference in your results and a difference in the perception that people have with regards to how your work is perceived in the workplace. I'm going to leave information in the comments on this under this video. If you want to sign up, I really recommend for you to sign up because I believe that this workshop is going to change your world of work, and I really look forward to seeing you on the inside. I'm going to leave information once again on the comments, and thank you very much for joining me on this video. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. I want to wish you a